Okay, so here we're looking at personal loans, and Erica takes out a personal loan for 16,500. So this is your example one from your booklet. She negotiates a term of 4 years at 11.5% annual interest. So this question is around using our graphics calculator to do a bit of that heavy lifting for us. So in part A, let's pull it. And remembering we want to find our TVM, our financial section, and we're interested in compound interest. So let's put in some of the details. We know, okay, so we have monthly repayments, which means 12 payments a year, and it's a term of 4 years. So the number of payments we'll be making is 14 times 12. 4 years with 12 repayments per month. Our interest rate as a percentage is 11.5. That's just coming straight out of the question right here. Our principal value, so whether it's positive or negative depends on whether the money is with you or the bank. Now, it is a loan. However, with a loan, the money ends up with you. You've got the car. The bank has given you the money, so we're entering a positive amount. And the payment, we don't actually know yet. In fact, that's what we're trying to work out. We'll let the calculator do that for us. Let's just go across to future value. We're anticipating the future value to be 0 because by the end of this, we'll have paid it back. So the value, our money, the 16,000 we borrowed, will have been completely paid back. So we're down to 0 for the future value. And 12 payments per year, and we can assume monthly compounding. So with all that keyed in, it's just a matter of, you can see here on this menu, payment. That's the one we want to see. So pressing F4 here gives us a payment amount of, okay, it's in a negative, but for the sake of answering the question, our monthly repayment is $430 and rounding up to the nearest cent, 47 cents. 430.47. So looking at the next question, what would be the total repayments? It's easiest to simply just answer this by looking at the actual figures. We know that we now know our monthly repayment, and with monthly repayments over 4 years, so our total repayment is our monthly repayment and that's times our total repayments, total number of repayments, which is $430.47 times, well, 4 years paid monthly, so 4 times 12. And let's just have a look at that. So going back to our maths over here, 430.47 times 12 times 4 over 4 years, $20,662.56. $56. That's our total repayment. So that's how much this loan is actually going to end up costing us because of the addition of the interest. So considering now the total interest charged, we can either subtract this amount from here, but let's see how we can do it in the calculator. If we go to our finance section here, and we've got all this information still in here. Let's go into our amortization, so F6, and we're interested in this function here. Actually, we've got to fix up these payments. So we want our, we're interested over the entire period of the loan. So that's from payment 1 to 48, remembering 4 years, monthly repayments, 4 times 12, which is 48. And it's filled us in here, 48 payments. And with a future value of 0. Good, it's all there. We are looking at our sigma interest, the sum of the interest. And here it is, $4,162 and rounding up 50 cents. Finally, the balance of Erica's loan after 3 months of repayments. So there's a function here in the calculator that allows us to see that. Notice how we filled in first to 48, so that's the entire period. What if we just went for the first to the third month? So now we're only interested in that. And we have balance here, which will give us that amount. So making sure that we're going from the first to the third month, and by pressing balance, now it's giving us how much will be left in the loan after only 3 months of that, which is $15,675.11. And you're done.